This was Ferrari's biggest mistake of all time. It's the late 1940s in Italy. The country is starting to get back on its feet after World War II, and a young man by the name of Ferruccio Lamborghini is starting a business. And no, it's not the business you're thinking of fast cars and rich clientele. It's actually the tractor business.
Huh?
You see, Ferruccio had always been interested in mechanics. He'd gone to school for it and even joined the Italian Royal Air Force, where he got the role of supervisor for a vehicle maintenance unit. So when he saw the rise in agriculture after the war, he took his skills and started building tractors. And business, well, it was booming. He went from building just tractors to every type of agricultural machinery and started getting rich. He did what me and you would probably do with newfound wealth. He purchased fast cars. He bought everything from Alfa Romeos to Lancias to Jaguars. And while all these cars were great, he ended up buying a car that he actually hated. But he's lucky he bought it. The car I'm referring to is a Ferrari 250 GT, a beautiful car that is still worth a lot of money today. And Ferruccio owned several Lamborghinis over the years, and while he liked them, he thought they were terrible on the road and much better suited to the track. So he felt like there were adjustments that could easily make his 250 GT a great road car. And he decided to bring these ideas to Enzo Ferrari. Didn't go really as he'd planned it to. Enzo pretty much told him that he shouldn't be telling him how to build his cars and that Ferruccio should just stick to making tractors. Ferruccio, as you may have guessed, was pretty pissed off at this interaction and decided to make those changes himself and ended up making a 250 GT that could easily outperform the stock version. But old Ferruccio didn't stop there. He decided to build a competing car company. And from that moment, the Lamborghini that me and you love so much was born. Ferrari, who had gone unchallenged, was now having to compete with a new player. Lamborghini first came out with the 350 GT, a competitor to Ferrari's 275 GTS, and showed that it could be a viable competitor. But the first big blow to Ferrari came when Lamborghini made the Miura. The Miura was only Ferruccio's third model, and it actually put Ferrari on the back foot. It was the first real mid-engine two-seat layout for a car, and was also the fastest production car of the time. It took years before Ferrari came out with their own mid-engine car, the Dino. But shortly after that, Lamborghini struck back again, this time with the Countach. The Countach was like nothing anyone had ever seen. It looked like a spaceship, and it kind of performed like one too. It was super fast and pretty nimble. Kids actually started putting posters of it on their bedroom wall, and it became the first car that people really idolized. It showed yet again that Ferruccio was not playing around and wanted to prove that Ferrari wasn't the only fish in the sea. Today, Lamborghini has obviously changed ownership. Currently, it's in the hands of the VW Group, but the company has been able to prove time and time again that it isn't just some cheap Ferrari knockoff. They've continued to make hit after hit, including the Murcielago, the Gallardo, the Huracan, and the Aventador, and continue to push Ferrari out of their comfort zone, recently forcing them into the SUV market after their massive success with the Urus. And while Ferrari can only seem to focus on cars, Lamborghini has been successful in more than just that, as their tractors are still being produced today. If you like this story and want to see more, make sure you're subscribed to the channel.